Hey guys, welcome back. It's Chris, and today we're going to do a quick gear review for a hammock from a startup Amazon company called Great Home. This is a budget Chinese hammock that you can pick up, very similar to hundreds of other hammocks that you can pick up on Amazon. But I will say that what sets this company apart is that they do include a set of tree straps. Both the hammock and the tree straps are coming in at around $30, so that's a pretty good deal. So anyways, I'm going to do a quick unboxing and a hang demonstration. And thanks for watching. You guys are watching The Dabbler's Den. All right, so when you get your Great Home hammock or any budget hammock that you pick up like this, most of them are going to be distributed through Amazon, so they're probably all going to come very similar to this. It's just in a bag. You've got a set of instructions in there, and they put the tree straps in the sack that's connected to the hammock. So let me go ahead and just open this up, and I'll show you exactly what comes in it. As I mentioned, these are the instructions. They're very basic, easy to follow instructions on how to use the tree straps, how high to hang them, the distance between trees that you need. Anything over 10 foot between trees is probably going to be okay. I think I have around 15 to 20 feet here, which is perfect for hanging hammocks, which is why I do it back here. So anyways, I'm going to put this down. I'll show you the tree straps, and I'll go ahead and hang one side and show you how those work. All right, as I mentioned, the straps are inside the pouch. We'll go ahead and unloosen that up. Pull out these straps. Now I have a set of straps very similar to these made by E&O, which by the way, this hammock and the straps compare to the E&O products. The E&O are much more expensive though, so really if you are looking for a budget hammock, definitely look into some of the more budget conscious options that are out there on Amazon. I'm almost positive that they're probably going to be the exact hammock, so use your judgment, find the best price and go with it. Like I said, this hammock company does send out the hammock with a quality set of tree straps. There is an issue with these straps, which I'll discuss in a minute, but let me go and hang them and I'll show you that in a few minutes. All right, so the straps, both of these are about 10 feet long. I'll put one down. Both of these are about 10 feet long. They come just like this, wrapped up. I'll go and undo it. You can see here that they have triple stitches all the way down. I want to say there's I think 14 different options to connect your hammock, the carabiner that comes with the hammock, to this. So it gives you lots of options. 10 feet, you can have pretty much, trees that span 20-25 feet across, and find a way to hang your hammock. So if anything, trees that are too close together are going to be your problem. So anyways, like most hammock straps that set up, you're just going to wrap this around the tree and then feed one end in through the other one. So this is going to be the part that I wrap around the tree, which I'll do right here. Whenever I try to hang my tree straps, some people say about eye level. I like to hang mine about as far as I can reach, so it'll be up a little bit higher than that for me. So I'm going to come over here. And that's all there is to it for one side. One side just like that, and like I said, they have these individual loops to connect your carabiner in on one side, which I'll show you here in just a minute. Let me go ahead and hang the other side and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm about to go ahead and hang this hammock. I do want to read you some of the specs though to let you know what to expect when you get this hammock. This is a double hammock, which means it's a little bit longer, a little bit wider. I think this one comes in at around 9 feet. You can get hammocks that are longer. I will say that if you plan on camping with this, which this is advertised as a camping hammock, if you plan on camping with it, you may want to get a longer hammock. I think that the norm now is around 11 feet because to sleep in it, you need to lay kind of at a diagonal, and the longer the hammock is, the easier it's going to be for you to lay at that diagonal to sleep in. So even though this is advertised as a camping hammock, I would probably, I know for myself personally, this will be used more as a hammock for my car or for a day trip with Lila. You know, we'll just hang it up for recreation, you know, just to take a nap in the middle of the afternoon. I probably wouldn't use this overnight, especially on a long camping or hiking trip or something like that. So anyways, this does come in with the tree straps. The weight's going to be right around 2.5 pounds. As I said, it's about 9 feet long, about 4.5 feet wide. So you do have plenty of space in this. Once it's set up, it's going to hold anywhere between 500 to 600 pounds. So, you know, with it being a double hammock, they do say that you can get 2 people in this thing. I don't know anybody in their right mind who would hang out in a hammock with 2 people, especially if you plan on sleeping in it. But you know, for just a afternoon lounge, you know, if you're going to sit in it, something like that, that'd be great. So, anyways, it's pretty much weight limit for anybody. All right, the material that's used here is pretty much standard now for most hammocks. It's 210T ripstop nylon, you know, parachute material. You know, this is pretty sturdy. It's pretty heavy duty. The ripstop pretty much means that if you do poke a hole in or something like that, it's not supposed to run. You know, it'll if you poke a hole in it, it should stay there. It shouldn't run and go the entire length of the hammock or something like that. So. This is quality material that they're using for these. I'm pretty sure that everything's all triple seam, just like all the other hammocks you can find now online or on Amazon. So I think you're good to go there. All right, let's go ahead and show you how this thing hangs real fast, and I'll go and start taking out one side of it. This pouch is attached to the hammock, so you're not gonna be able to just, you know, yank it right out. That actually is a benefit because you can use the pouch later on to hold a water bottle or your cell phone, something like that. All right, here's one side real fast. It is just a simple bunched end hammock. Everything's bunched together at the end. It's pretty much a big square, but when they bunch it at the end, it's going to give you two points at either end of the hammock. You've got this 550 paracord holding the end together, and then a steel carabiner. These are pretty heavy. Matter of fact, for 2.5 pounds for the whole system, it's a pretty heavy hammock to begin with. Usually if someone's trying to save weight, they're going to start by replacing these steel carabiners. But they're heavy duty, they'll hold up. If you're not worried about weight, these work just fine. All right, so anyways, I'm going to go ahead and attach this to one of these loops, and I'll stretch it across and attach it to the other loop. And we'll go ahead and get it hung, and you can see what it looks like hung. It's as simple as that, really. You can see that it's hung. For me, it's about chest high. You know, all of this parachute material is going to stretch a little bit when you sit in it. And there's nothing worse than getting in a hammock and going all the way to the ground. So you want it to be a little bit high. You're going to pull it down before you get in it. So this is about just like where I need it to be. I'll go ahead. As I mentioned before, it could be adjusted. You've got all of these different loops that you can adjust it to. I will say though, the thing that really kind of concerns me about this particular tree strap, and I'll show you a little closer here in just a minute, but the carabiner actually rests right onto the seams. I know that the set of E&O straps that I have, there's a loop and the carabiner actually sets into that loop. What concerns me is that you end up having all of your weight on the seam and not on the strap itself. So that gives it a weak point. If it's going to break, that's where it's going to break, is at the seam. So that does concern me. But the fact that it comes with the hammock, I'm not that concerned with it. I haven't heard any reports of these seams popping on people as they're getting into their hammocks. So for now, I'm not going to let it bother me or let that distract from the budget or the quality of the hammock. Given the choice, I would get one that the straps will actually connect to the loop instead of the actual seam. But anyways, I'm about to get into this thing. If there is a weak point in the straps, you're about to find out. So let me go ahead and then grab a seat in it, and you can see how it hangs. Well, as you can see, it did not bust on me. Everything's looking good. You know, for $30, I don't think you can go wrong with one of these, especially if you're looking for a hammock that you're just gonna have, you know, keep in your car. I know right now, mocking is pretty popular on college campuses. I have students of mine I see online all the time. They're hanging out at the beach. You know, hammocking is becoming pretty popular. So to have a $30 option versus a $90 to $100 option for a pretty much the same hammock, these aren't bad. So definitely give them a look. And again, this is Great Homes, putting together a pretty quality package for everybody. Check it out, looking pretty good. I'll be back later with some more gear review, and thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you for watching this snapshot of one of my life's many adventures. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, feel free to share it, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. This channel is a work in progress, so I would appreciate constructive feedback and suggestions in the comments below. Once again, I'm Chris Cottrell. You've been watching The Dabbler's Den, and bottom line, YouTubers, just get out there and do something.